Well, hello there! Once again, back with another episode of the $5 Game Box, where we're game hunting and building a curated collection of video games for only a $5 investment. As we start the show here in the coffee line, as we start the show, we are at, let me do the math, 46.50. However, in the first segment you're going to see after this, if I edit it correctly, I've already gone back to that pawn shop that had the dollar Xbox games, and I spent $21 because they had something there that I think I'll be able to flip for double what I paid for that and make the money back and then some. So as of right now, like me sitting here right now in the coffee line, I've got $25.50 in the wallet. So, all right. Let me get this coffee, and then we'll talk. Hi.
You had the grande iced quad shot French vanilla latte?
I did.
Perfect. $5.30, please. Thank you. Is the extra for us?
Yeah, there should be $5 on the card, and you can keep the rest. Thanks.
Thank you. We appreciate it. I forgot what I was going to ask you. I'll be right back with your drink.
Okay, great. Thanks. Good. I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, it's Christmas Eve right now, and Christmas Eve is a Saturday, and Saturday has been the day I kind of do my thrift rounds, so why break the habit? I don't know if every thrift store is even open today. I'm going to assume that most are, at least for part of the day. I do need to get out today. I need to pick up some stuff from Costco, which would be really fun to go to today. And a gas station is doing a 50 cents off per gallon of gas promotion from 11 a.m. until I think 1 or 2, and it's 10:03 a.m. and I got about a half tank of gas on the old GameCube. So we're going to try to get in that. That's probably going to be a zoo too. I'm going to be waiting in line for gas today. So we're going to do a little thrifting. Then I'm going to hit Costco, which you won't see. Then I'm going to hit the gas station, which you won't see. Hopefully if we find some good finds, and I'll have a great video to make for episode 5 of the $5 Game Box. We are cruising along in this series, and I like it. So I will see you at the next thrift store. Hopefully. If there's nothing there, I will... Actually, I'm going to see you from a few nights ago to show some of those Xbox games I picked up from the pawn shop. And then we'll pick up some thrifting after that. Alright, let's get to it. Filming this bad boy at night on December 20th at Walmart. There's Walmart, Wally World. I'm filming this because I don't know when I'm going to do another game hunting day because it's the holidays. But I did go back to that pawn shop where I scored all those Xbox games in the last episode and made myself a purchase. So let's go. I think I cleared them out of all the rest of their good games. Hunter the Reckoning Redeemer is complete. These are all, most of them, in better shape. Actually, they're all in better shape than the games I bought last time. Destroy All Humans 2. Everything here in its condition, probably about a $10, $12 game. Morrowind Game of the Year. The only issue is the platinum hits. Might be about a $20 game. I'm going to test it and then see. Maybe not in its condition. Maybe the platinum hits will knock it down a bit. We'll see. Manhunt. For PS2, Fire Pro Wrestling returns. All these $1 a piece, by the way. And South Park, The Stick of Truth. you're gonna have a curated collection of video games, I guess you buy South Park: The Stick of Truth for $1. I also made one other purchase today. It was in that pawn shop. For $15, I got this PS1. The reason I got it is that it has the RCA hookups, and I told myself the next time I come across a PS1 that has the red, yellow, white inputs, these are the rarer PS1s. And supposedly, audiophiles, people who can tell the difference between good sound and great sound, covet these PS1s because of these inputs, and they consider the PS1 still, all these years later, one of the best CD players ever made for sound quality. So we got that. And as a little bonus, let me see here. Check this out. Spyro Ripto's Rage was inside. See that? There we go. I didn't even pull it out. She came by and opened the case for me. And once I saw the PS1 had those inputs, or outputs, I should say, and I just opened the case, or the lid. Oh, fuck me. Not in great condition. But hey. All cables, hookups came with it in one controller. Clean it up a bit. I'm going to test it. And if I'm right, and it's still true that these things are holding value and being sought after, sold, baby. Sold. Or will be sold, hopefully. Knock on wood. Alright, so $21 total, which, as of the filming of this, brings the GameBox funding wallet down to, what was that at, 46? So $25.50, if my math is right. So I'm going to do some selling now. I'm going to do some selling and get the PS1 sold, hopefully, and then maybe get some of these games sold. I looked last night, that Conker's Live and Reloaded on GameStop. They're offering like $11 cash. Now they'll probably hit me with a $4 refurb fee because of the scratches. So I don't want to do that. I'd rather get $11 cash, like selling it myself. So we may try that and refund the wallet. So I don't know when the next time I'm going to turn this camera on for some game hunting footage. Maybe this week. We will see. I have no idea how the holidays are going to do for game hunting for this $5 game box series. So I'll see you whenever I do another segment, which will be after a wipe right here. I could be like a few weeks older after this wipe right here. I probably will be. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and wrap up this episode of the $5 game box. Sorry, not a whole lot of game hunting footage in this episode. Mostly because it's been December. It's been really cold, really snowy. There's been times I wanted to get out and do some thrifting, and I just get on the road, and just the road outside my house, and slip in, slide, and the GameCube doesn't handle it too well when there's too much snow or too much ice on the road. And the thrift stores I have hit have had a whole lot of nothing. I've deleted a lot of game hunting footage because it's just, there's been nothing there. No pickups. I've hit Goodwill, I've hit a couple pawn shops. Just hasn't been there for me this month, in the past few weeks, outside of the Xbox games, which we will go over here, and this PlayStation. So here's the PS1, and what makes it special are these right here. The red, white, and yellow, the RCA hookups. The model number is SPCH 1001. And apparently, and there's articles on the internet, so you can Google or Bing it or whatever, the PlayStation that's hooked up with these right here, the CD player is still, after all these years, 20 years it's been, over 20 years, among the highest quality playback CD players for audiophiles. People who can really hear differences in sound in their CD players and in the music. So, these are sought after because, I mean, I've read some of these articles. They say the playback quality from the PlayStation is comparable to $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 CD players. And you can pick an old PlayStation up on the cheap for, on eBay for 30 or 40 bucks. So that's what I'm hoping to do, is put this on eBay for 30 or $40 and put some money back in the game wallet, which right now we are sitting at 25. Get it out of here. That 10 does not want to come out. The 10 is begging to stay in the wallet. You are there to be spent. $25 and the 50 cents is right there. There. So $25.50 right now. I almost bought a GameCube today. That's another thing. That's some other footage I deleted because I went out there. I was going to do nothing today. I'm filming this right now. It's January 2nd. I was going to sit home. I was going to watch bowl games. I was going to watch the hockey game from Busch Stadium, Cardinals, and be in my sweats and do nothing. But this guy texted me from way earlier in the garage sale season. If you watch my videos, he was the one that I bought a huge box with an NES and a whole bunch of games, and I also got a Sega Genesis and one or two games from him for $40 total, and the box had a ton of CDs in it, and I took those CDs and I sold them to Hastings and got like 68 bucks for them. So I gave the guy 40, I sold his CDs for 68. It's like getting paid $28 to take an NES and a ton of games. There's some good games in there. Contra, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, I believe, was in there. Some other good ones, all the Marios. So I made out on that pickup. That was a fun pickup. So I was kind of hoping for a similar deal, but the GameCube was in kind of rough shape. It was a platinum GameCube. The control, or the hookups, the AV cables were official, which is good. The controllers were in good shape, but there wasn't a platinum controller. The GameCube was platinum, but the controllers were purple and black. Those were in good shape, but it only had 3 games. Mario Golf, Sonic Gems Collection, and SSX3. And SSX3 was the only one that was in its case. The other 2 were in generic GameStop cases. And he wanted 30 bucks for it. Well, I had 25, and I got him talked down to 20. I offered him 15. I got him talked down to 20, but I just couldn't do it. I'm sure with the controllers and maybe with the system, I could have made 20 back at the local retro shop, but this is supposed to be a curated collection, the $5 game box. A curated collection. No room in here for generic GameStop cases. None. I don't want them. So, unless it's an amazing title that even having disc only. Like if I find a disc only Rule of Rose for like $0.25, sure, I'll buy that. Absolutely. But disc only Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, disc only Sonic Gems Collection, it basically would have been a flip all around. I wouldn't have kept anything in there because of the condition of the 2 games, and then SXX is, SSX. Anyway, so here's what we got. We got the Xbox games that I showed you in the car footage, and we got this PlayStation. And inside the PlayStation was Spyro's Ripto's Rage. I don't know if you'll be able to see the condition. It's not good. It's scratched. But I'm going to leave this aside here. And we're just going to test it. We're going to turn it on, and then we're going to test it. And then I'm going to, if it's working, we'll go ahead and stick this bad boy up on eBay. Oh, turned it on already. Sweet. Guess the power button was already on when I plugged it in. So in the bundle, I got a PlayStation 1 memory card, which I honestly don't think I have. If I do have a PS1 memory card, you think I've got to have a PS1 memory card somewhere. I don't know where they're at. So this may just be held aside. And the old PlayStation controller, before it was the DualShock, no analog nubs, just the old standby controller. So let's go ahead and put it in. Kind of curious what's on the memory card. Power that bad boy on. Oh, that classic PlayStation sound. Love it. Let's check the memory card. Memory card. Oh, it's just got the 2 Spyro saves. That's something. Alright. Okay, so whoever had this only had played Spyro's Ripto's Rage, apparently. So let's hope it's still working. Alright. Come on, load up, baby. Load up, Spyro. Ooh. That don't sound good. Okay. Load it up. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I think that's the unit. Oh, goodness. Well, the game's loading up. That's good. So, Spyro's Ripto's Rage disc only on eBay is about $10 to $15 game. So, that's definitely going up as on eBay by itself. Accessing memory cards. Alright. Alright. Now, I don't really like the, don't really like how that sounded. So, put Spyro in there. We'll get that up on eBay. That's probably going to be on the next episode to show you close up, hi, where I'm at. Alright, I want to test to see if that was the game making it make all those sounds, or if the laser's getting fucked up. We'll put in a CD. Okay. It's not making any of those sounds for the CD. I should keep talking to make sure I don't get a copyright strike. Or just, I'm watching football and play. Okay. Alright, so CD player works. Great. Awesome. So I guess it was just Spyro making the game go bonkers. That kind of sucks. Or making the system go bonkers. So, alright. But I'm going to put both up. Well, let me take a look at this. Hold on. Okay. Let's put as is. I'm going to put like $34.95 or $35, $10 ship. See what happens. Alright. Now let's do the rest of the pickups from that pawn shop. Once again, I spent $21 here. They actually had the PlayStation, I think, for $19, but she charged me $15. So the PlayStation, the controller, the memory card, all the hookups, and the Spyro's Ripto's Rage inside the PlayStation for $15. I may be able to get, $15 back from that after I subtract shipping and eBay fees. It's probably going to be around $10. But we'll see. I'll get that listed sometime this week. The games I picked up, once again, all these were $1 each. I laugh because the next day, after I bought these at this pawn shop, they redid their ad on Craigslist and said, now if you buy 2 or more, they're 50 cents each. So I'm like, all the games I bought from you, and you're telling me I could have gone for 50 cents each. Anyway, South Park Stick of Truth for Xbox 360. Xbox 360 games. This is the third one now for the box. Yes, Leash Shoot Larry and Dragon Age 2. I want to say these are going to be the first to go game-wise, but I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get for them. Disc only, inside the case, with the old GameStop receipt from somebody. So, there's that. PriceCharting.com value that I'm going to be putting somewhere up here is probably not great. I'm hoping it's more than $1. So, we shall see. Another PS2 title. Second one in there. Fire Pro Wrestling Returns. I like this game. Well, it does have a manual. The manual is black on the back. Somebody flipped it around. So it's complete. That's awesome. It's in a weird case. Doesn't the PlayStation cases usually have a memory card slot right there? Let me check the other one. Yeah. Memory card holder right there. What up with this case? It's got the PlayStation logo there. You're not going to see it very well, if at all. But, alright, so complete. I like this game because it's very customizable. You can create arenas, create wrestlers, create move lists, have really decent matches. Once you're into it, you can be hooked, but it's not like a pick up and play type title. You have to learn it. And I'm not sure how much it's worth. Once again, it'll be up here somewhere. But I remember when I bought a PS2 really late into the generation's life, it dropped down to $99. And I rebought a PlayStation 2 after having to sell mine earlier. I bought this the same day and it's only $20. So I can't imagine it being worth too much. But it's a nice title. Alright, here's Manhunt for Xbox. Case kind of stinks. But it's a Rockstar game, and it is complete, I do believe. Yes, right there. And disc is not bad. So we got Manhunt. Sweet. We're going to have a ton of Xbox titles. Alright. I want to mention, see if I can get it out of here. From the last episode, they're remaking this. Did I mention that last time? I just learned it. They're remaking Voodoo Vents for the Xbox One. Really weird. Alright. Destroy All Humans 2. Complete. And disc is in really good shape. All these cases need some sticker removal on them. Hunter the Reckoning Redeemer. This cover art is in bad shape because it's sticking out the top. It needs to be pulled down. Alright. Anyway, complete. And good shape. These discs are in much better shape than the first time through. And this one, I may be listing this too. It is Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind Game of the Year Edition Platinum Hits. Now the Game of the Year Edition I'm seeing on price charting, which will be up here, was going for a decent amount, but I'm not sure about the Platinum Hits version. It is complete, and the manual's kind of looks like somebody spilled their energy drink on it or something. But, there that is. So, 6 games, 4 more Xbox games. one more Xbox 360 game and a PS2 game, a PlayStation 1, which we're looking to flip for about $20 more than we paid for it, and Spyro's Ripto's Rage, which we're hoping to get about $15, which will essentially be $15 throw-in. So, hopefully, knock on wood, we're at $25.50 in the game wallet. We'll be looking hopefully about $20, $15, $20. Throw in that for the PlayStation. And $15, maybe $10 to $15 for the Spyro. So we'll add a little funding to the wallet. And then I'll probably think about moving this. Mostly because it's not in great shape. Looks like somebody attempted to rip up a hole in the back. The art looks like it got spilled in water. Looks like somebody dunked it in water. The art is all kind of, what's the word, wrinkly, foldy. It's greatest hits. Oh well. And what else? Maybe move this Conquer, because it is just disc only in there, and the case isn't in great shape. GameStop, right now, I think will give $10 cash for this, which would pay for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, pay for all of these that I bought last time and 2 of these. But they'll probably take $4 refurb fee off because of the condition of the disc. So I don't know if that's worth it. I may have to fight them if they try that, if I do that. So, tough decisions here coming up. But first things first, I want to get the PS1 sold and this copy of Ripto's Rage sold, and see where I'm at in the wallet, see where that puts us for game hunting money for the next couple of months until garage sales. We got to have some money for garage sales. We got to have money for garage sales. This is not a choice. So, if you're wondering where Mario's at, he's right there. So we'll move him into the box. Oh, he just don't fit no more. He doesn't fit in there anymore. Sorry, Mario. You're out, buddy. So what we got? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Xbox games. 1, 2 PlayStation 2 games. 1, 2, 3 360 games. A disc-only PS1 game, which we're going to sell. A PS1 with the RCA hookups that we're going to sell. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 N64 games, and $25.50 in the wallet. Not too bad. Not too bad for the $5 game box. I'm having fun doing it. I hope you're enjoying watching it. I'm having a ton of fun going out there and making tough decisions, like on that GameCube today. Or going out thrifting, going out hitting Goodwills and seeing games and going, I just can't drop $4 or $5 on some crappy title anymore. I'm fine dropping $1 on, a title I may not normally pick up. I wouldn't pay $5 or $6 for this, but $1 is good. But going to Goodwill and seeing, Call of Duty Modern Warfare remix or rematch, whatever it was called for the Wii, and they put an $8, $7.99 price tag on it. So, making decisions smart, because I got a budget, and I have to also be able to resell to keep refunding the wallet to continue the game hunting. It's a lot of fun to do, and I hope you're enjoying it. White with Craigslistgamefinds put up his 3rd video in his $5 game collection recently. I would suggest you go check out the Craigslist GameFind channels for that and a bunch of other good content. And I appreciate him for allowing me to pretty much steal this idea and bring the $5 game box to you. Episode 5. I don't know when I'm going to do it again because we are in the doldrums. I'll keep thrifting. I'll keep going out at least once a week. I'll hit those rounds grab a coffee, go hit the thrift stores, go hit the pawn shops, go around. There's no guarantee I'm going to find anything. So, knock on wood, once again, that I do, but we will see. But we're going to get in a position for garage sales. I'm going to list these things on eBay. I'll show you that in the next episode. The listing and hopefully a sold listing and how much we got. And once again, I got to work out the math of how I'm going to deduct it as far as, I'm not going to say, okay, I sold it for $35 and then put $35 into the wallet, because eBay is going to take their fee, PayPal is going to take their fee. So if I sell it for $35, I may say, well, I got 30 or whatever. We'll maybe do 10%. So what's $350? They take more than that. eBay takes 10%. Then PayPal takes a cut. We'll figure it out when we get there. So that's going to be next time at least. Hopefully a couple sold listings for this game and this PlayStation. And hopefully some great games as we head into 2017. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you wish. Enjoy the other content on the video. I've had some great pickups over the holidays, over the holiday shopping season. It's mostly current gen stuff, PS4, Xbox One stuff, but I've taken some advantage of some really good deals. I got some more coming. I got a shipping notice just today that something is coming from Amazon. So be on the lookout for those as well. And I will see you guys and gals next time, right here on the $5 Game Box. Take care.